YouTube, Flip here, and I'm doing a contest entry for Bigmunoz11 and his 100 subscribers. Congratulations, and thanks for expanding the hobby. I'm going to do the video today on the filtration, the food, my favorite fish, the size of the tank, and the maintenance. In here I have 8 red terrors, or festae, in a 125. And my favorite fish out of all of them is going to be her. She is probably the brightest female that I have in here. And I will show you the boss. That's the boss, but the boss doesn't color up too often. She cannot get to the other side of the tank. She's the boss because she'll basically just kill everybody if she wanted to. If this tank was open, which I have left it open, everybody's pretty much beat up and in the corners, so I had to divide it. And the way I divided it was with egg crate, and I snipped the hole in it big enough for all the other fish to get through, except the boss. These are South American cichlids, and pretty much the reason they're my favorite is they're not that common. I mean, they are common, you see them on YouTube, but you can't go to PetSmart and get them. You might be able to go to your local fish store and get them. If you can, you probably got a really good local fish store. And if you can find true ones, because there is a cichlid called the Mayan that looks pretty much the same. They look just like this guy, but this little spot here, a little bit bigger, and it's down in the center. And they don't get as colored as her. The males do get yellow. There's different coloration in them, but the females are the colorful ones in this species. And the food that I feed this tank is New Life Spectrum large fish formula. I just buy the stuff in bulk, 50 bucks for a 5-pound bucket. I think it's worth it. Water schedule, just did my water change today, which I do 50%. There's my line for 50%. Back it up there and you can see that that's halfway down. And filtration on this tank, I have an overflow, which is a continuous siphon overflow. Basically, it's got to be run by this pump, and of course a return pump. But basically, I got 2 1-inch drains, and there's those right there, and they drain down to the bottom here into a 29-gallon sump. Sorry about the lighting. I don't have any light down here, guys. Just a simple filter sock for the both of them for mechanical. Biological down here, I've got lava rock and a bunch of ceramic rings, and just a return pump on the end with a sponge for kind of like a pre-filter, and it comes back up right there. Overflow and return opposite end of the tanks, and the FX5, which is underneath. And that's the returns. I replaced the returns and the tubes on the FX5s. I really didn't like them. I went with clear so I can see through them and know when they're dirty, and a little bit easier to clean. And the reason these are like this is because I have attachments that I made to make full-length spray bars, but since I added the sump, I had to take off one, and it didn't look right over here, so I just went like that. And I can turn these any which way I want, so I can direct the flow. And that's pretty much it. And this is the reason why she's my favorite fish. I mean, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just a gorgeous fish. And not too many people keep these, because if you have these fish, you gotta have a species only tank, and it's gotta be a pretty large tank. This is probably the minimum I could keep a pair in. This isn't gonna be all 8 of these living in here. A lot of these guys are gonna get rehomed or sold or put into separate tanks, species only again. But that's pretty much it, guys. My contest entry. And also shout out to Bigmunoz. He's doing some big things over there. He's got a huge tank, awesome cichlids, love the colors in them. And he's doing his shout out Saturdays. you guys should check him out, check his channel out. I'll put his link down in the description. This is for his contest, so you know, pretty much check him out, guys. Give him a few more subs, leave him some comments, and I hope you enjoyed. It's Flip, and I'm out.